The mother had ambition, but had not yet learned to juggle. She was young, high, and full of her own promises. She would change the world. She would live well and often. And she would raise a child worthy of this earth. These were her promises. She would grow his consciousness like springtime. The way the desert grows color when the sky opens its arms, she would open her arms. She would be his sky. She would raise a paintbrush. The mother knew that the boy would worship women and pull the truth out of men. He would work hard, love fiercely, aspire to be his father, and wind up something so much more. She knew that he would, because she was going to teach him. You see, she worked hard for a living. One of those 9-to-5 jobs you never come home from. She cooked dinner over her laptop as she breastfed, and then the phone would ring. She was never taught how to juggle, but the young are natural jugglers. They are inclined to throw up more than they can catch. She would challenge her human potential. She was not a human. She was a goddess, a caretaker for all the things she threw into the air, for anything on the ground she walked by. Her own mother had taught her this, and taught her well. She was the kind of woman to bring homeless men chocolate on Valentine's Day, coffee in the cold, and sandwiches in the summertime. She was a guide. She was a compass. She was the wind, and she was the rock. And the baby boy knew how lucky he was to be at home in her bosom, for he never woke in tears. Never at night, in the dark, in the cold, for he carried her care in his dreams. It was so plain to see. The boy was destined for beautiful dreams. But the young woman had never been taught how to juggle, and frequently dropped things, laundry, stacks of paper, spoons and forks, the things we hold in our hands, the keys, and most frequently the phone, twice into the toilet. Though she never punished herself for it, never thought to hate her shortcomings, never dwelled in dark places where the things we cannot control go to sulk and smoke cigarettes, never at night, in the dark, in the cold, for she knew that this, her shortcomings, served a purpose. She did not always understand its purpose, but she felt that purpose in her bones and did not fear the artist. The art never does. But she'd never been taught how to juggle, and the woman had ambition. She wanted it all. And one day while cooking dinner over her laptop as she breastfed, the phone rang.